I've learned various different things about technologies from the process of constructing my product. First of all is all the technologies from the planning I used, various different online features like SlideShare and PowerPoint which I already was familiar with, however learned how to post and embed my PowerPoint onto the blog using SlideShare. I've also learned more skills on a software called Final Cut Pro. I haven't really used Final Cut Pro that much, but I used to use Adobe. But however, there were loads of new things I learned, like adding new pictures above videos and leveling the voice and music to make it sound right, which really helped me illustrate what I was talking about and visually explain my circulation and distribution ideas, and also my other videos that I've used. I also had a problem with adding music to it, so I used YouTube to research tutorial videos on how to do these sort of things, which really helped me develop my skills of using the software very comfortably. Using cameras was a key piece of technology I learned and developed my skills with. From the preliminary task, we were using a camera that wasn't the best quality and we didn't really focus on the way we were using it. So after that, for the main product, I was using my camera I had, which is the Canon Mark III, to take my pictures. Here I developed the quality of my camera and learned how to use various shots, for example, adding more focus to certain items than others, such which you can call it differential focus. This allowed me to really enhance the pictures and make it look as professional and clear as possible. My skills on Photoshop developed a lot by watching tutorials on YouTube on how to use certain tools and actions, also by asking my teachers how to do certain things. I had a broad knowledge on Photoshop already as I used it for GCSE media and I use it on a regular. However, I still learnt a lot which developed my magazine to be even better than the one I made before. One new feature I learned in Photoshop was how to use lines on the program to section out different areas in your page, which are called guides, and then you can carefully and specifically place certain things where you want it to go. This helped me a lot as it allowed me to section everything in a neat manner. Another really key tool I used was the clone stamp tool. I wanted my double page spread to look even more interesting, and to do this I wanted to add a bit of the lighting I had in my picture to the other side of the magazine. So I used the clone stamp tool to clone certain areas that I would layer via copy and copy it, then drag it to the section where I would like to copy the lighting. This is a very key tool that I used which helped me a lot, and I used the magic wand tool, also the rubber tool, a lot more to erase the background. This was very successful to me as it allowed me to erase the background to highlight the key image, and even if the background was getting it between the models and didn't let me cut around it, I would use the eraser tool, which I learnt was another useful way to erase it carefully. A lot of my images were carefully took with good lighting. However, if any of my images needed adjusting, I learnt how to use the brightness and contrast tool where I could edit my pictures to make this stand out. Most of the skills I learnt were by using my secondary research, by watching tutorials and asking my teacher, how will I do something? My skills for using WordPress also developed a lot as I had never used it before, and doing the regular posts online and knowing how to post certain stuff and upload certain things was very useful. My teacher was the main person who helped me how to use it if there was any issues. It was altogether a really good website as it allowed me to track my whole progress.